I think we're live.
Can't go back now, Alice. It's happening.
Okay. Hello.
Hello.
And welcome, everybody. Thanks for joining us. This is our first
Yes.
time
It's
using
exciting.
Be Live TV, and this is our first ever Bigger Than Business TV,
BTB
Facebook
TV.
Live video, which
That's
is
right.
awesome. Yes.
We're so excited about
Hi, Karen.
There's
Thanks
Karen.
for joining us.
it. Hey, Karen.
So, a little bit about
Yeah.
us. I'm Alice Reddy, and that's my partner, Mary Chapman, who lives on the other side of the world in Portland, Oregon, where it looks pretty sunny right now.
Well, yes, it's partly sunny. and I'll take it. I'm totally
And over here, it's slowly getting dark. Just past 9 o'clock here in England. It gets dark late in the summer, really late.
Isn't that
Anyway,
fun? I
well,
love it. I love the longer days.
it has its pros and cons.
Well, this is true. Yes.
It's not so good if you don't have blackout curtains. But anyway,
Yeah, I was going to say it keeps the kids up longer too, doesn't it?
so we're Alice and Mary. We're the creators of Bigger Than Business, which is all about helping entrepreneurs realign, refocus, and refresh their entrepreneurial journey. And today we're going to be showing you how you can work smarter by understanding your entrepreneurial style. And we have something very special to give away at the end of this video. So stay with us.
Yeah, that's exciting. Little free nuggets are always a good thing, aren't they? This is actually more than a free nugget because helping you figure out what kind of an entrepreneur you are, that's like, it's got to be worth more than 10 grand, Alice.
Oh
I'm
my
sure of
goodness.
it. Or even 100. Agnes is here. Hi, Agnes.
Hi, Agnes. Thanks for joining us.
All
We
right.
really
Yeah.
appreciate you guys being here with us for our first live.
We do. I told Alice it's just like a podcast, but with the camera. Right?
Kind of, a little bit different,
Yeah,
but
a little different. I know.
it feels more intimate.
It does. And we love having people talking to us live. That's the cool thing. I wish our people on our podcast could talk to us live. That would be
that
fun.
would be awesome.
Have the interaction, and that
Yeah.
connection. That's really cool. Yeah. So, Alice, what's happening? What are we're talking about? Oh,
Shall we tell them how we met, Mary?
Yes,
How did
yes.
we meet, seeing as you're on the other side of the world?
Yeah, we didn't meet at a farmer's market or something like that.
No.
Yes, well, we met online. Yes, exactly. Yeah, you're right, Karen. We can always repurpose it. That's the thing, right? That's what we were talking about. But I'm just trying to figure out how to do it on Be Live. Do you know how to do it on Be Live? So it extracts, both of our audios, and so we can put it onto the podcast. But anyway, that's for a separate topic, I guess. Yeah. So how did Alice and I meet? Oh my gosh. Well, we met in an online affiliate marketing group that was doing a 90-day video challenge. And I saw Alice's videos and I thought, oh my gosh, this lady is clever, hilarious. She's totally an awesome marketer with the videos. I mean, my goodness, such creative videos, Alice. I had so much fun watching you. And that was a really great place to start. I was going to say that was one of the best things that came out of that whole experience, right? Was learning how to do live Facebook videos or videos in general.
Yes.
Yeah,
That was awesome. Yes, doing a video challenge. It's incredible because not only is it good for your confidence, but you just learn so much, so many tricks and things along the way. And I just I thrived. I thrived in that environment, and it's a wonderful way to meet people, right? People who you can end up collaborating with, down the line. We made some really, really special connections in that group. And actually, Karen and Agnes were also in that group.
Yes. Yes, I know. It's so much fun. We're meeting people from all over the world. It's just an incredible journey. Network marketing online is so much fun. But yeah, I think I saw that video. What was the song, Alice? Come on and click it.
Yeah.
The one you redid, the Janis Joplin
Janis
song
Joplin.
everybody loves. Who doesn't love Janis Joplin? I mean, if you don't love Janis Joplin, you might as well hang up right now because,
She's
bow out. She's awesome.
she's awesome. I love
She is
Janis.
awesome. Yeah, yeah. So that was one of the first ones I think I saw, Alice. And then I actually got on a Skype call with you and Karen because I thought, you know what? You see all these
Oh,
guys
that's right.
collaborating.
Yes. Yes. I-
See all these guys collaborating in the online marketing world, teaming up and collaborating. And then, I thought, you know what? Why don't we get together a bunch of strong women and do this? And I hopped on that call with you and Karen, and it just kind of all flowed from there. And here we are. What, over a year later?
Here we are. Yeah, about a year
Here we
later.
are. Yeah,
Just
yeah,
about a year later, yes.
yeah,
So
yeah,
let's get on with the show.
yeah.
And first of all, let's talk about what it means to be an entrepreneur. I've personally been on this journey for 2 years now. And has it been about the same for you, Mary?
Yeah, pretty much. Actually, yeah, about two
The
and a half
online,
years.
the online entrepreneurial business.
Yeah,
And let's face it, it has its challenges, right? It really has its challenges. I mean, my goodness, being an entrepreneur, you have to deal with so much, don't you? You have to deal with an incredible amount of pressure and stress, if you think about
yeah,
it, right? You've got
yeah,
stress coming at you from all angles. You've got the financial aspect, right? You've got the naysayers, right? Then you've got your own inner voice with the doubts and the fears, right? And
yeah,
then you've got all this overwhelm, everything that you need to do, but what's most important? What do you need to do first, right? What do you need to do second? Oh my goodness, yes, it's challenging, right?
It's totally challenging.
Challenging is, the understatement, right? Because it's crazy. And then we're working online. A lot of times we're on social media. We're working in a space and a place where we're being constantly bombarded. And what's the result of all this? The result is that we end up neglecting ourselves, don't we? We neglect our health,
Yep.
right?
Mm-hmm.
We can even end up neglecting our families and sacrificing a lot because we're so driven. We're determined to make it work, whatever it takes, right? And so, we totally empathize because we've been there, and we continue to do many of these things, don't we?
Yes. Yeah.
Because it's just part of the journey, right? It's just part of the journey. But what really helps is if you can know and understand something about yourself and your personality and your character and the way you are, that can go a really long way to helping you become more discerning about what to focus on and what not to focus on, and to help you really understand how to make the right decisions on this journey and avoid a lot of the stress.
Absolutely.
Don't you think so?
Oh my gosh, yes. Yeah, and it does, like you said, it does help with your productivity. It helps with your creativity. It helps with your productivity. Understanding who you are and what makes you tick and all of those things helps with that. And that's one of the productivity and creativity are the two major things that are really, really important to have as an entrepreneur. Because, when something goes wrong, as it will, anytime in any business, whether you're a solopreneur or you're a big, from a big corporation, something will always go wrong, right? And being able to face those challenges head on. Yes, avoid stress, rabbit holes, and self-doubt, says Agnes. It's so true. And that voice in our head can be that can be the one thing that keeps us from doing what we really love to do and what we're passionate about. And that's what the bigger than business way is to first figure this out. Remember this right here, this person. You have kids, you have a family, you have a busy job, or whatever you have. Sometimes you forget about this person right here, and coming back to that person is what's going to help you. And yeah, Karen, it's all part of the fun. That's what it is. It's fun, right? It's people look at it as kind of a daunting experience, but if we look at it and we take that challenge as an opportunity, that's where the rubber meets the road, right? This challenge becomes an opportunity, and we're always going to face challenges and hiccups and things like that in our business. And as long as we're able to get back up on the horse, a nagging partner says,
you can disregard that comment. I don't know who that is.
Who is that guy? Who is that guy chiming in there?
That's my wonderful hubby playing around.
Oh gosh, I love it. Nagging partner. That always does. Yeah, that does it too. We'll show this one. This is cool how we can do the show button. You're not an entrepreneur if you haven't met challenges head on. It's so true. You have to learn how to do that. That's what makes you a leader, which brings you back to what type of an entrepreneur am I, right? So in this little, yes, there it is. I just got mine too, Alice, at the same time. But I do want to read this little paragraph that we wrote along with this little free nugget that you're gonna get at the end of this. Just click right down there. Click the button afterwards. Yeah. But this is something, because again, rabbit holes, just like we were talking about, rabbit holes and and hiccups and challenges and all of that, right? We can also, when you go online and you become an entrepreneur and you want, really, you want to fulfill your dreams and you want to make money online, what happens is you have all these people telling you what to do and how to do it. But really, my goodness. I mean, it depends on what type of an entrepreneur you are, or, and what falls into that category. Are you an extrovert? Are you an introvert? Does video help? Would blogging be better? I mean, there's, entrepreneurs run the gamut. And if you are, for example, an introvert who doesn't necessarily like to go out there and make, videos and do the selfie videos and talk and, all of that, then you're going to have to find another route. What else works on, and somebody coming on and saying, you should do this and you have to do this. And if you don't do this, you're not going to get likes and followers and all of that. It gets daunting after a while. So when you can come back here and you can figure out, what approach that you take that is going to amplify who you are and what you do best, that's the key, right?
Right.
So I'm going to read this paragraph that we wrote. It's not about what you should be doing, but rather it's all about what you can do that will inspire your true best self to emerge. And you know what happens when you bring your truest, most authentic, best self forward in this industry. Followers, likes, comments, engagement. Basically, you'll be exuding amazing energy that will captivate your audience, and you will feel more comfortable, motivated, and exhilarated as a result. Now that is magnetic. Right, Alice?
Right.
That's what it's all about. Just be yourself.
That's right. So, but who are you? Who are you? So we created this little baby here. It's a 12-page PDF. And it's called What Type of Entrepreneur Are You? And this is actually inspired by Hippocrates. the ancient
Cool.
Greek father of medicine, who studied the human character for many, many years and came up with the 4 temperaments, which have also been connected with the 4 elements. And so here we have the firepreneur, the airpreneur, the waterpreneur, and the earthpreneur. And when you get your guide, it's actually an interactive guide. So you can, there is some check boxes here that you can check as you go through, and you recognize some of these traits. You can actually check them on the PDF if you don't want to print them out. And what you can realize by going through this is that you're definitely going to realize that you identify much more closely with one particular type. You'll probably recognize the secondary type as well. And I remember when I did this, it was so obvious that I was an airpreneur. It was very, very obvious. But there have been some surprises with this, some real surprises. For example, I recognized somebody as being a waterpreneur, and before doing that, I tend to be quite a fast person, not very patient, right?
Really?
So this other person, this other person sometimes would kind of rub me up the wrong way, because I'd be like, "Oh, come on, you got to move on." And
Are you talking about me, Alice?
no, I'm not talking
I'm
about
just kidding. I'm kidding.
I'm definitely not talking about you. But I'd be like, "Come on," I couldn't, because they were so different from me, right? I couldn't get them. So I would get irritable and annoyed sometimes, right, with their character. And then after creating this and reading it and recognizing these traits, it just completely changed my mindset about that person, because here I saw why I felt the way I did, because of the differences in our character. And I also saw how their qualities, their attributes, were actually their strengths. And it was actually what was beautiful about them as well, right?
Yes.
Because you really, you see your attributes, you also get to know your challenges as well.
Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah.
So just to give you like maybe you can identify which type you are, just to give you a little idea. So for example, let's take the earthpreneur, right? The earthpreneur loves paying attention to detail, right? So if you're an earthpreneur, you're probably going to be spending hours and maybe even days trying to figure out the best design for a landing page, or the best, what do you call it? Sorry, is everything okay? Just got thrown off there has the screen frozen?
Yeah,
or
it's okay. Yes, the screen froze apparently, but I think it's okay now. Is all okay now, everybody? Can you all see us?
Okay. So the earthpreneur is going to be, it's going to be
All's good. Okay.
dissecting all the information, trying to figure out what's, the best email service provider, for example. Okay. And they're going to relish going through all this detail. They're meticulous, right? They are the best entrepreneurs, are the best people to proofread your stuff and to check your stuff, trust me, right? And then you'll have the firepreneur. The firepreneur is decisive.
Get it done.
And wants the big picture. So they're going to come in, they'll get the information, they'll make a decision right there and then. That's it. That's the email service provider we're going with. Done. Right?
Yeah.
Then you've got the waterpreneur, who's not in a hurry at all. Right? They're gonna take their time, do their research. they'll talk to their friends about it. It's very important what other people think about that. But they can be rather indecisive and may end up sitting on the fence, and who knows when they'll figure out which email service provider they want to go with. And then there's the airpreneur.
Yes.
That's going to just get overwhelmed with looking up probably all
Rabbit
the different
holes.
kinds.
Yes.
Exactly. Rabbit holes here, there, and everywhere. And then probably make an impulsive decision based on how they feel at the moment. So just to give you some idea of the different types, right?
That's a good recap of all of the preneurs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, after you finish watching this, click on the link below and get your own, because apart from finding out which type you are, you will also find out about your learning style, your leadership style, and your collaboration style.
All very important.
Very useful
information
that will help you on your journey, definitely.
Absolutely. Yeah. In fact, going through it again today, Alice, I realized that I'm a little bit of a cross between air and water.
Oh.
There are some fire attributes that are there. And again, it's just like our astrology signs. I do want to mention though, because we just had a party and everybody was asking us about, whether or not the airpreneur, the waterpreneur, does it correlate with your sign? And I had to tell people, actually, it really doesn't correlate with that. There may be some crossover there, but it's very different. So, that's one thing to let everybody know, Alice, is because, all the fire signs in the room were saying, oh, maybe I'm a firepreneur, but that is absolutely not the case.
Okay.
They are not firepreneurs. So just to make that distinction, it's really important.
Yes. Thank you for mentioning that. I didn't know that. This is a very unique resource. So definitely check it out. I've definitely got a bit of earth in there.
I could see that. Yes.
Definitely a bit of earth, but yes.
Yeah.
You're a water sign, but don't resonate with water.
See, exactly. I'm a water sign too.
Karen. I think you're an airpreneur. But anyway, find out and let me know.
Yeah. It would be interesting to know. So for all the people who are listening to this, comment and let us know which preneur you are. We want to know which preneur you are.
Oh, after you get this, actually, what would be really good would be to actually do a hashtag BTB, bigger than business, my type. That would be really good.
Oh, right? Yeah.
That's hashtag BTB, my type, and tell us what your type is. And I'm really curious to find out, with entrepreneurs, are they all different types, or are they mostly one or the other?
I would be totally interested to know that for sure. Yeah, because I think the firepreneurs, are just getting it done, right? And probably the CEOs of larger companies, I would say.
Yes.
But that would be really interesting to figure that out for sure. So comment down below. Even if you're listening to this, all the listeners that are listening afterwards, wherever you comment down below and let us know. We want to know. You could even email us in, right, Alice? People could email us. If you don't want to share it, you could share it with us at mailbox@aliceandmary.com.
Yes, or just send us a message too, right, on Facebook.
Yeah. Definitely.
Do you want to tell them about our podcast, Mary?
I was just going to say that. Yes, indeed. So if you're not already aware, every Monday at 11 a.m. Central Standard Time, we are on, or is it 1? No, it is. It's 11. Yes, that's right. Sorry. Because it's 1 p.m. here. So I always get confused about. No, wait. Yeah. It's 11 a.m. Pacific time.
Your time,
1 p.m. Central.
Oh, too many time zones. Oh,
I know, it's crazy. It's keeping it all straight is a little bit difficult sometimes. It depends on the day. Yeah, it's 5 o'clock somewhere, isn't it? That's what I say. Anyway, yes, every Monday at 1 p.m. Central Standard Time, we are
7 p.m. UK time.
Yes, we are on afrovibesradio.com. And we're just doing our live Bigger Than Business show every Monday at that time. And our next one is going to be on this very topic. What are you? Earthpreneur, air, fire, or water? Yes. So yeah, join us next Monday. That's what we will be talking about next Monday. And do
let us know. Do let us know what type you are when you find out. We'd love to know.
Yeah, definitely. Well, this has been lots of fun, Alice. Our first
Thank you so much, guys.
Thank you, everybody, for being here.
Yes.
Thank you so much. We really appreciate it. Karen, Agnes, Michael.
Really appreciate the support.
And we'll be back. Might have been a ghost watcher in the back there somewhere.
We're going to be back same time next week.
Yeah.
But then we're going to play it by ear because it's all about when we can both make it, right? So we might be doing them perhaps more often on different days. We'll see. But definitely same time, same place next week.
Absolutely. Thank you. Sending lots of hearts. Thank you, Karen. Are they going to be doing that? Remember how they did that on Periscope? They did the hearts. We need the hearts. Bam,
I
bam,
think they do it,
heart.
but we just don't see them. I think while you're in Be Live,
that's
TV.
What it is.
We'll see them afterwards when we watch it.
Yes, indeed. Well, have a wonderful day or evening wherever you are. It's 5:00 somewhere. Go have a drink, and cheers to all of you for being awesome entrepreneurs.
Yes, and remember to take care of yourself.
Yes, take care of yourself
as possible.
Get to know you again.
Sleep.
Get back to you. Get back to you. That's the most important thing. Every time.
If you're not enjoying it, something's not right. So,
yeah, just like Karen said, make it fun.
Yes, find that passion. Make it fun.
Yeah. We love all of you.
Bye.
Adios.